Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Scrap Empire. And today we're going to be making another video talking about another anticipated bout this upcoming Saturday on UFC Fight Night. Julio Arce versus Ewell. Now, two great fighters, notable fighters as well. However, interesting fight, very interesting fight. Interesting in a sense because in terms of body structure, both have the same physique, with Ewell being a little skinnier. Both have great opponents on their resume, and both are desperately trying hard to become the champion in their division. Now, Ewell, very special guy. Very special guy. When I see him move, when I see his stand up, it's similar to a Max Holloway. It's similar to a Conor McGregor. That guy is just so like his boxing his boxing is off of the charts. There's a fight going his name, Ewell's name, and there's a fight I would like all of my avid watchers to check out whenever you have a chance. The one that goes up to 23 to 24 minutes. During the beginning of the fight, right, Ewell's opponent was rushing towards him, right? Rushing towards him, trying to take control, trying to drag him down to the ground. But this is what I'm talking about with being able to have mental strength, being able to have the mental fortitude to stay in control. Because you might just have to adapt to a style that you aren't familiar with in the beginning of the fight, in the beginning of a fight. So that's going to be up to you to just adapt immediately, right? Ewell, he fights. If he would have took boxing a bit more seriously, I definitely could have. I can envision being a contender in boxing because his punches, they're straight, but he's poised. Right, when he throws that jab cross, he's throwing a jab cross, like he's setting up jab cross. Like it's a straight jab and a straight right hand. Like it's a you know, it's making sure that these two parts of the knuckles are hidden, that his elbows are attached to his rib cage. You know, and when he's throwing, he's putting his thigh and he's turning his pivot into the punch, similar to what I'm about to show you. You know, the man is throwing. He's throwing those straight punches. Like he looks like he's a Thomas Hearns. He looks like he's a Mark Breland. He looks like he's a Deontay Wilder, the way he's able to just turn with those punches. Aesthetically, it looks amazing, right? And during the second round, third round, also, by the way, you know, there was times when he was on the ground, but he showed strength. He got back up, kept the fight the way how he wanted to keep the fight. Kept the fight the way how he wanted to keep the fight. Right? And in the second and third round, him just staying composed, him throwing those strikes. He he's able to land a lot of strikes. Maybe it's due to him finding a great target, him finding a great aim, him being able to observe the intangibles, like feeling and seeing beyond what the opponent see, but he landed a lot of great strikes. Right? And of course he was able to get the victory. Now, Julio Arce, he fought Hakeem Dawodu. You all know Hakeem Dawodu is one of the best UFC fighters up to date. Now, Julio Arce, right? He reminds me of a fighter that I followed up on earlier, right? Paulino Soriano. Julio Arce doesn't hit as hard as Soriano, but I'm just talking about in terms of style. And throughout the fight with Hakeem Dawodu, which he was obliterated and he lost that fight. Go check the fight out whenever you have a chance. He just kept on letting Hakeem Dawodu land the elbows and punches and just strikes against him. It's like the man, he didn't look like he didn't fight with a sense of urgency. He didn't fight with the sense of due diligence. It's like he wasn't willing to trade shots with Dawodu. Right, so you have somebody like Andre Ewell, who's not only just as quick as Hakeem Dawodu, probably hits harder. We're going to have some big problems, because I'm sure that Julio Arce, he isn't a bad fighter, but he doesn't. It's like there's nothing wrong with being stiff. I tell people that all the time. You're stiff. As long as you're able to make your style effective. And on the actual fight night, doesn't matter. But from me watching Julio Arce and Hakeem Dawodu, he wasn't effective that night. Right? Andre Ewell, he has great posture. He moves like he wants to fight to be controlled by how he wants to fight to go how he wants to fight to go on his terms. He wants to control the tempo as well. So Julio Arce, again, I think he's a great guy, but my prediction, honestly, I just don't see him being tactical enough. I don't see him as a tactician. I don't see him as somebody who has the philosophical ability to break down his opponents. I think he's just going to stand there like Andre Ewell, just land us jab, crosses. Now, depending on how he's going to win, there's only some fights where I can guarantee how they're going to win. But I see this fight most likely going by maybe a technical knock. It could go by a knockout, technical knockout, or by a decision. Really, it just varies. It really varies. So again, it's up to the fight. It's going to be. And again, maybe Julio Arce can adapt, but I just don't see him doing it. And I just think that Andre Ewell, he's a more complete fighter. He's strong. He's not so much that he's strong, but he's just more complete. His punches are thrown with accuracy, and he's precise with every punch as well. I just like how he throws his punches from an aesthetic standpoint. Like he's skinny, but he's throwing like he knows how to properly throw punches. And that's what you need. That's what certain fighters need in order to get that. You need to be able to properly throw a jab across, like to really put damage on your opponent. Those are just mixed martial arts basics, boxing basics as well. So everybody, welcome to the Scrap Empire. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching my stuff. Thank you all for watching my videos. And please feel free to always comment and give me constructive criticism and feedback about my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye bye, everyone.